Begin my speech in 3, 2, 1. We are living in a world where AI is becoming bigger and bigger every year. To build a strong AI, companies need huge money, smart workers, strong computers, and constant research. Without enough funding, even good companies with good goals will lose against richer competitors. So we are so proud to oppose. Let's take a rebuttal here. The government's second argument, where I would like to respond with: one, competition already existed in the first place. The AI race was already happening with Google, Meta, and etc. So OpenAI becoming more for profit did not suddenly create competition. The real issue is weak governmentation regulation, not company structure. So, two, I would like to respond with: profit does not automatically mean unethical. So government assumes that for profit is greedy, but companies still care about their reputation, their public trust, and and if government regrets this pure competition, it will be a slowdown for them. Because now, in the status quo, AI like Gemini, ChatGPT is way bigger or way good than OpenAI itself. And now, AI is very expensive. Making advanced AI need cost for servers, researchers, safety team, and even like technology. So, a limited profit system makes it harder to keep getting enough investment. Why is this so important? AI will eventually, at the end of the day, affect your education, your jobs, your medicine, business, and even your daily life. So, the structure behind AI company matters because it affects who controls the future for AI. Because it is also helping you where what I said again, it will also affect your daily life where you just randomly want to talk about. It can something like that. Okay, let's go next. What is the motion trying to fix? Government only think for profit means that it's greed, less ethics, and prioritizing money over people. But profit is not always bad. Profit can also help by fund research, improve their safety net, attract smart people, and actually help good companies survive. And the workers here are also benefited because once the AI developed, there would be more people using, which the income will be much more. And of course, when the income comes more, the profit comes more. So here's the thing: government side still have profit. They do have profit, but not as much as the opposition because the profit is limited. The salary of the worker will eventually still be the same or will still be kept. But in the opposition side, by us not limiting profit, they can actually increase workers' salary and etc. This also prevents them from moving to another company with a higher salary, or suddenly another company ask them to join their company and they don't just accept it because it has a higher salary than the company we have right now. So this debate is not about money versus humanity. It is about how can responsible AI companies survive in the real world. So where AI is actually very competitive right now, like what I said, Gemini, ChatGPT, or like Chichi, Dola, and etc. So let's go to our first argument. Any innovation and survival of responsible AI. Let's go to the real problem here. AI development is extremely expensive and competitive. If responsible companies cannot grow financially, they lose against bigger competition. Alright, our first mechanism. More funding is it will become a better innovation and safety. Now, a more for-profit structure helps OpenAI attract investors, hire top researchers, build stronger AI systems, where this will advance AI. Advanced AI needs cost for computing or like infrastructure and even safety research. Let's take an example here. ChatGPT becomes globally successful because OpenAI had enough investment and partnership to scale technology quickly. So without strong funding, OpenAI could not compete with giant companies like Google or Meta. So that is also why it is actually much more benefit, and why the opposition side has I have tackled down the opposition side, the government side's benefits. All right, let's go to our second mechanism. I'm very sorry. So our second mechanism, it is to keep it keeps responsible companies influential. Okay, so if OpenAI stays too financially restricted, they will eventually lose their talent, where these talents are actually the workers, because workers, their talents are very amazing. So they also lose market power, and they also become less relevant in shaping AI standards. All right, so this is dangerous, because companies with fewer ethical concerns may dominate instead. Okay, let's take an example here. BlackBerry, the phone company, if you guys know the Jaman Dahulu one, the BlackBerry one, failed to innovate fast enough and eventually lost relevance in the tech industry. Tech companies that cannot adapt usually disappear quickly. As you can see now, iPhone, Samsung, Huawei is so very, very trending, where iPhone is usually trending in Indonesia, Samsung is usually trending in Korea, and Huawei is usually in China. So and if you guys know, Huawei has like this cars which is developing very fast. So if you're not developing very fast, eventually OpenAI will slowly disappear quickly in the status quo. So let's take a comparison here. The comparison is that their world is like OpenAI stays heavily restricted financially. So competitors with more aggressive business models dominate AI, but responsible actors lose their influence. So, and eventually they will also start losing workers, because they cannot really give any bonus to workers, because they've done their job very nice, because their profit is like limited, so they don't have this enough profit to increase the employees salary. So our world here does our world OpenAI stays competitive, continues safety research, and still has enough power to influence how AI develops globally. So even if profit creates risk, it is still better for one of the more responsible companies to remain strong rather than become irrelevant. Let's take a simple way here. At the end of the day, government only talks about the risk of profit, but they never explain how OpenAI can realistically survive and compete without strong funding. So in our world, OpenAI stays competitive, keeps attracting talent and investment, and continues influencing AI safety standards. So in their world, OpenAI's become weaker. I am from the opposition team, proud to oppose. Thank you.